Hi guys, it's Ryan from Renewed Health Supply, renewedhealth.com. Hope you're well. I want to talk with you today about a fantastic red light panel. This is from Mito Red Light. It's called the MitoPRO 1500. I'm a big fan of this. I'm just going to tell you flat out, I really like this panel. As you know, I reviewed the Platinum Biomax 600. Good light, not big enough. This unit's awesome. I'll just tell you flat out, I really like it. If you're going to buy the Platinum, I'd highly recommend getting the Platinum Biomax 900. It's significantly bigger than the 600. All right, so let me talk with you a little bit about this one. The MitoPRO 1500. Number one, it's 42 inches tall. Most units on the market are 36 inches tall. So you think about that extra 6 inches of height. Well, it makes a big difference. It absolutely makes a big difference. It's also 10 inches wide, meaning it's also 6 LEDs wide. And I'm not a very large man at all, but when you actually have this unit on you, 5 LEDs versus 6 LEDs wide, 6 makes a big difference. It's a much more even spread. I'll also tell you that this particular unit has a significant amount of power. Okay, I mean the power output on this thing is noticeable. I don't think you'd want a unit that's more powerful than this. This is definitely on par with the Platinum Biomax series as far as power output goes. You can sit in front, you can stand in front, and you can feel the radiance of it. It's intense. In a good kind of way. It's not overpowering or anything like that, but it's absolutely adequate. They use 300 LEDs in this particular unit. These are 5-watt LEDs. Now, no, they are not pulling 5 watts per LED. That's a misnomer on the market. But these LEDs can be driven a little bit higher than the 2 or 3 watt LEDs on the market. So it's totally fine. I mean, like I'm going to tell you flat out, it's going to way outperform anything you're going to buy on Amazon. This is, this is like medical grade kind of LED red light panel, near infrared panel, whatever you want to call it. 50% of this is near infrared spectrum. 50% of this is red light spectrum. Now, I'll tell you that this particular unit, the reason that I wanted this for myself is that it's a 25% per spectrum of light across 4 different wavelengths. Most units on the market use 1 for red and they use 1 for near infrared. The dark red that everyone uses is 660 and the near infrared that everyone uses is 850. Okay? This unit uses 630, 660, 830, and 850. Okay, so there's questions on science on these different wavelengths. There is some bleed over between them, but if you want something with more than 660 or 850, this is an awesome unit because you get significant portions. In comparison with the Platinum, Platinum uses 630 and 660, but of the red, only 10% of it is 630. So this is, this is significantly higher on, as far as the spread goes. The other thing I'll tell you is that it definitely is low EMF. These units are shielded well. You don't have to worry. I mean, like you probably don't want to stick your head right next to the power cord. If it's really going to be worrisome, if you're super sensitive to electromagnetic frequencies, maybe, I don't know, maybe shield your power cord or something like that. But if you're standing, decent distance back, this is not like lower cheap models on the market that have sky-high EMF levels. So, that's another nice feature about this. These units also, all the units from Mito Red Light, all come with a 60-day money-back guarantee, and they do not charge you a restocking fee if you send a unit back. Say, you know what, I bought the wrong size unit, or I just don't like it, or I want to swap it out for another one. Most companies on the market are going to charge you a restocking fee, or they're not going to take it back from you. These guys have a 60-day, no questions asked. You just pay the shipping to send it back kind of scenario. So that's extremely generous. The MitoPRO series from them, from Mito Red Light, has a 3-year warranty. Okay, the original series and the Mito Mod series only have a 2-year warranty. This has a 3-year warranty. Another nice feature about this particular one, the MitoPRO, and it also has a digital timer. Okay, so you can set how long you want to go from 1 minute all the way up to 20 minutes, which is great. I mean, I just go flat out. I think I underestimated how nice that feature would be. But a lot of units on the market, they just have a toggle switch, turn it on and off, and you got to look at a watch, you got to set a timer, because you don't want too much exposure on red light or near infrared. You want to be able to know, hey, how am I therapeutically dosing? Most folks stand 6 inches back from them. The operation of this is very simple. It's very quickly to choose to turn it from all red or all near infrared or a split between the two. Set your time, turn it on. It's very simple. I would suggest putting felt furniture tabs on the bottom of your legs. I don't know why everybody doesn't do that, but you go to spend $5 at Home Depot and buy some of these and stick them on your dining room table as well. But that's great, especially if you're gonna have it on a painted wall like this. The equipment that it comes with, pretty straightforward. This is very simple. You can there's a door attachment as well, so you can put it on the back of the door. This was an old TV stand, which makes great sense in my bathroom. I can raise it up, lower down. I typically use it standing to get my knees in below, and then I use it seated to get my back and my front torso and my face as well. So if you're trying to get it for beauty, for collagen production, for fine line reduction, for anti-aging on the skin, well, fantastic. If you're trying to do this for joint issues, stem cell production, hormone modulation, reduction of inflammation, whatever you're using a panel for, look, figure out where you're going to put it and have it someplace where you're going to use it. If you're going to stick it in your bedroom and use it at night and your spouse is trying to sleep, it's not going to work well. It's intense. It'll turn on. Guys, you'll see what I'm talking about. This is in the daytime, okay? At nighttime, it lights up, pretty intense. This particular unit has on the back 5 cooling fans. I think I can do this for you so you can see the cooling fans on-off switch as well. It's also modular. So if you would like to turn on, you would like to add in another unit, say you want to buy a MitoPRO 300. 300 is a 12-inch unit, a 12-inch version of this. Snaps right in, hooks in. You don't have to have a separate whole, apparatus. You can stick it on the top or you can stick it on the bottom and you have one control panel to control it all, okay? They also make a 750, which is about this big, okay? So you can get a 12-inch, a unit this big, or you can get the big one. You can put all of them together. You can put them, you can do multiple ones next to each other as well. If you want to put one front and back to get both sides of the body at the same time, whatever you want to do. The nice thing about these modular units is it is extremely convenient on that end, okay? All right, a couple nice things about Mito Red Light. They have phone support. They actually answer the telephone. Scott is awesome, fantastic, answers all your questions. Really good on the technical side. You don't have to send an email. I wonder if you're going to hear back from these people or whatever. They're based in Arizona. They've got, it's a relatively small company. Great folks to work with. The other nice thing about Mito Red Light is they have multiple different models. It's March 2021. Right now they have 10 full-size panels. Unless they say full-size panels that are robust like this. Okay, they have 2 portable units as well. Like if you want to put something, take it with you, battery charge kind of operation as well. So the Mito Original and the Mito Mod series, they only use the 2 spectrums of light. They use the 660, they use the 850. The MitoPRO is the only one that uses the 4 different spectrums of light. If that's not important with you, if you just want to go with regular 2 spectrums of light, you can get the Mito Mod 600 and the Mito Mod 900. This is 42 inches. You put the Mito Mod 600 and the 900 together, that is 61 inches of panel, and I believe it's six LEDs wide as well. Give you 300 LEDs on a much longer panel, and still gives you the same output 5-watt LED as well. And that comes in at, actually, if you do those 2 panels together, it comes in at about $100 less than what this unit would be. So that's a fantastic bargain. I mean, honestly, I would just say flat out, the build construction on those is solid as well. And if you weren't set on having multiple different wavelengths, that's what I would personally. That's probably one of the best deals on the market. It's modular. You snap them together. It does not have the digital timer on the Mito Mod series, however. Okay, so that would be something you may want to consider. The 2 portable units right now, they've got one that's really interesting. I'll maybe go into that in another review. The other thing I'll mention about these lights is, guys, they're available. You can get these pretty easily. I waited, I believe, 2 months for the Biomax 600. That's a long time. These units are, if they're out of stock, usually out of stock for maybe a week or two at most, and they ship fast. They ship very fast. I think I got mine from Arizona here in North Carolina in like 4 days. Boxing, packaging, the accessories that comes with the owner's manual, really solid performance here. So I'm a big fan of these units, as you can see. I'll tell you flat out, I was just curious about it. There's not much out there on this. It's a relatively new model, but I feel confident in saying, hey, it's good. The only other thing I'll mention to you as well, one difference, the lens angles that these guys use on this is a 60-degree lens angle. The Biomax uses a 90-degree lens angle. The Biomax, when you have it on, it has a bit of a polka dot effect. If you're standing, about 6 inches in, you get polka dots kind of all over you. This at the 60-degree angle really spreads. It centers the light on your body because of the spectrum spread between the 630 and 660. It really doesn't have that polka dot effect. So I do like that lens angle. I think it bleeds less of it off to the side and sends more of it into you, which should make a difference there. At least conceptually, as far as the application goes. This is a heavy unit. So if you're wanting something you can just pick up and take with you, or take with you on vacation or whatever, this isn't the unit. This unit weighs about 30 pounds roughly, give or take. So you might want to. I'm actually thinking about buying a MitoPRO 300 to go in conjunction. Then I could take it with me. Could use it on the desk for facial applications. If you had a sore foot or whatever, that might be a good option as well. So hope that helps you guys. If you're interested, we'll offer a discount code on it as well. If you have any questions about any of these units, feel free to give us a call here at the office. Happy to personally get back with you and answer questions. And as I told you, 60-day kind of trial period might be, honestly, and I think they even have a financing option as well if you're interested. So, final thing I'll mention, this unit sells right now in March of 2021, right at about $10.50. I think it's $10.49 is the exact price. No shipping charge as well in the lower 48 states. So here you can see the full size of the panel. This is the MitoPRO 1500. It's 42 inches tall, 10 inches wide, and 3 inches thick. So 42 inches, that's going to come really above waist for almost everyone. If you wanted to add in a MitoPRO 750 or a MitoPRO 300 on top of it or underneath it, you can also do that as well. As I mentioned, it's modular. Hope that helps for size comparison. So have a great day. Thanks so much for tuning in, and be sure to hit like on your subscription button. Thanks, guys.